Welcome back to some more Long War of the Chosen and Intel Retaliation data tab mission, and as you might already know by the fact that we have combat music running and it says active 5 here, yeah, we had a turn 0 activation. But I guess the good news is we're actually really close to our objective. The other good news is we're really close to the zone wall, so nothing else coming in from the right hand side. The bad news is couple guys up to no good starting making trouble in our neighborhood here. Now, if I remember correctly, we were looking at the rebels and somebody had teardown. Yes. And somebody there is suspiciously close to a vehicle. This is a free action. You know, be ashamed to not start that off. No. Yes. Okay. With that out of the way, let's see what we can do here. DerAva has a bunch of flank shots on the Vanguard and on the Heavy Lancer. Can't quite make it over there. Could, of course, get command in. I think getting some focus is not the worst option here. So yeah, I think we're gonna bring you out here for some scouting. Check out the left-hand side. Should have probably also made sure you had line of sight, but it's fine. Alright. Before we commit to anything though, let's blow up some dudes here. And I think we're just gonna double tap. Sure, Vanguard is always good. Shooting a Lancer is also always good.
Wear off the armor.
I still, you know, every single time I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna do bullseye with the second shot from double tap, and for some reason it's like some special shots you can use with the second shot from double tap, some you can't, and I feel like it's a little bit inconsistent.
Gotta do better.
The plasma grenades. I would like to steal kills with you, right? Because you still need them. What can we do here? That seems nice. Don't want to and attack the Vanguard. Okay, can't hit the Vanguard as secondary target. So why don't we actually start off with this guy here? The attack, please. Thank you, I guess.
We should gather your disappointment.
Let's get some hit and run here. I guess some kill shots over here. Like every time the floater makes that sound, I start to grin like an idiot. It's not even new anymore, and I'm still, it gets me every time. I'm like, ah. So good. I mean, it's a little bit wasteful, but then again, you're Vanguard, so you had it coming. Where's my Ice Dragon breath? Is that rebel not here? Didn't make the cut for the mission selection. That's a shame.
Okay, I'll go.
Yeah, let's see what we can do with the rebels here. How do you even miss that? That was intentional sabotage.
This is for you.
I know he has blast padding. Yeah, so we don't even shred. That's...
Soon be done.
Oh. Wow.
Let's
Okay.
kill it.
I'm not sure these rebels here are worth saving. Just gonna say it out loud. We all thought it. Can't get in range to get any shots with you. We can do Thrill of the Hunt for some extra mobility. At least gets you close enough for a shot on the bio barrier guy.
Let's do this.
And then if we do a swift throw with a terrible hit chance, but we get the movement action. Get a movement action after every throw. So we can come in a little bit closer.
Tired of waiting around. Yeah, it's here.
Take a burial throw on that guy.
Woo! You see that?
Movement action after every throw.
Here I come.
And suddenly, we're right next to him. Oh, we don't have knife encounters yet. Alright,
Finally.
keep moving. Man, that is some distance that we made there in one turn, eh?
Coming. Shit! I'm going there. Come on.
Actually gonna grenade here for the shred. I think, yeah, that's exactly what I think. None of the rebels hit anything here this turn.
Closing on target.
Okay, so I guess my option is to use overdrive here. God, that sucks. I really wanted overdrive against the assassin, but I'm not leaving that guy alive. There's, well, I guess, you know, I'm saying I'm not leaving him alive, but there's no guarantee that we actually get the kill, because he might just say, nah, 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 nah. Yeah, he didn't. I didn't bring any scouting for the assassin, eh? No battle scanners.
So many have already fallen.
Turn fire damage control sprinter.
And yet my work is never done.
chosen assassin is moving near your position. Stay on guard, people.
The elders have been too lenient with you, too clever in their ways. I will leave you with no questions.
I have one question. Where are you? I was the assassin. Where would I be?
What's over there?
Romania? Well, good news is, found the assassin. Bad news is, found those guys. Okay, so can we just start it off with a Shredstorm rocket on you? I think that's a little bit too close, so we're gonna
Nearing strike range.
scooch up here, trigger run and gun, so our accuracy is not influenced by the fact that we moved. And then Shredder.
Maybe my security detail should be getting its equipment from your suppliers.
Okay, she's coming this way. Interesting.
That will not be enough to stop me.
Oh, no, because it's not an attack. Like, come on now, give me a little bit of credit here that I know what I'm doing.
Grapple out.
Grapple there. Little bullseye for a lot of damage.
That armor's
You will
tough.
regret your deceitful attack.
Okay, so at this point she's probably already at the I'm gonna take less damage stage. Although 6 to 9 is still a good number. We're gonna have to move everybody a little bit away.
I'm trusting you here. I'm going
At
here.
least the people who are right next to her.
Going.
Okay, so who's gonna take the shot? Could throw the knife. I get the movement action to get away from her. What else can we do? We have this. That's gonna eat through all the amplify charges. Yes, I'm okay with. Alternatively, we could of course take a flush shot here. Get her shredded. And she's gonna move away from the flush instead of move. Then again, do I mind her? Just like with the next move, she's probably just gonna go one tile next to one of the rebels who still has both actions. So I don't really care. I think we're gonna get Rook as far away from her as possible and then take a regular shot here. Kinda having this a little bit of a test run to see.
So great, you must rely on these soulless constructs.
See how the fight against the assassin is gonna work in both in the Stronghold and in the potential Avenger defense. I don't think it's actually gonna do 10 because Amplify is gonna fall off after the first shot. So we're gonna have way less damage than that. I don't know. Well, let's just see.
It will take more than superficial wounds to slow my advance.
She's on 5 health. This is doing 6 to 8. Surely the UI wouldn't lie to me about that, so I can just stay there with Atanas and not move away from her.
He's gone.
At one time, it would have been unthinkable that I might ever fall in battle. Now, it appears you have bested me once again.
We showed the Chosen that
She
the
keeps saying
Resistance
that.
is
One time it was
useful.
unthinkable.
Now
I
we
don't
just have to
remember that
find
one
that
time,
thing and
though.
put it down for good.
Okay, so one reason why I didn't want to move, I really want to press the meditation button. I'm just a little bit scared that somebody might get close enough to shoot me while I'm standing out in the open. I'll just take a little gamble.
Okay, fine. Finally! Room service.
Okay, that's something we'll have to deal with next turn here, I guess. Yeah, we might get a couple shots here on the device, which, once again, conveniently, we don't know what its HP is. Because why would we know the HP of our own rebel device?
Okay, I'll go.
So, 8 enemies. I didn't bring a Skull Drake, did I? No, I didn't.
It had better be something good for all this waiting.
Overwatch you over here. I
Tired of
think for
waiting
now
around.
we're just gonna wait at the door here.
Come get some.
Kinda used up all our cool special actions already. Give me laser grenades.
Okay. Okay, I'll go.
Orders
Yeah, that's my turn. 50 health, alright.
Keep at 'em, boyos!
Oh, now you start hitting, eh? Are we activating here? We are. Okay. Deal. I hope you don't get yellow alert shots on that guy there. So I hope you're not revealing me over here. Oh, come on. Okay, okay. It's fine. It's just ablative. Should have been more precise when I said I hope you weren't shooting this guy. So, you know, rather shoot this guy instead of this one, but whatever. God, the extra move with reflex is so nice. Don't even know what to do with all of that. Mobility now. Well, what do we have here? Frost Codex. Me like we can get in the Hellfire rocket over here.
Grenade!
Is that the thing? I'm burning. Okay, nobody's next to this car, so we could use the second action to... Ooh, can we hit your cover and you? Do I need to... do
I got
this?
no idea what this thing is.
Didn't destroy the cover. Very sad, very sad. Many such stories. Alright, next up, laser grenades. Hitting 2. Can I have 3? No. Ah, 2 it is. Snapshots. What are we thinking here?
Online.
Double tap available. Bunch of 70s. I do like the shot on the duelist, like through the map, through the window.
Need to get a closer look.
Beautiful.
Taken care of.
That was very nice. Okay. Shoot that mutant. We're not even really perched, right?
Come on.
Not getting the hunker down shenanigans. What if I just shot you?
You want some more?
That certainly works. One in for that guy. And we probably just gonna throw the second bombard. I just need to see these guys in the back here.
I guess that'll be okay.
What are we saying? Officer is over there. Wasn't the second guy also in there? On that corner? Throw bombard. The question is, can you actually reach that? You can. Can you actually kill that? 14 to 17. Probably not. What about now? Oh, and there's the last guy. By a rocket trooper, huh? Okay, okay, okay. Maybe we just clean that up? Hello? We need a little bit more of the second shot here, please. It's not quite what I was hoping for. Indeed. Ooh, rebels actually hitting stuff. We're in for a treat here. Okay, who's actually left from the regular crew? You gotta shield up. You could still take an action. How about a precision shot on the Codex?
Welcome to Loserville. Population, you.
Okay, and then I think the rest is just rebels, which I don't want to steal the kills here. We can get the kills through Raging Fury.
I've got you 6.
So she's gonna Overwatch. Ah, you're not burning to death. Sorry to hear that.
I'm not sure how long I can maintain this.
Reinforcements are not turning red. That means if we finish it off this turn, we'll not even have to deal with reinforcements.
Next.
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Alright, you know what? That kinda gave me some more confidence in dealing with the assassin. Being able to turn one turn here, even though she has that whole damage reduction mechanic, that, you know, normally prevents you from doing exactly that. And we can just say, nah, we don't believe in damage reduction. How about damage amplification?
I hope you're ready to be famous.
And I didn't even have to cheese her with environmental damage. Because, spoiler alert, her damage reduction doesn't work on environmental damage. So if you can get her next to a car, just blow up the car, she takes the full 6 points of damage.
XCOM refuses to let go of the ways of the old world. They will continue their wanton and reckless crimes until the entire world burns around them. We are grateful to the elders for their support in ending this menace once and for all. This just goes to show that the Chosen are vulnerable and we can take them down. We just have to figure out how to keep them down.
There we go. Extra use on all my rockets. Wonderful. And then I guess you're gonna get some low profile. Cool. Crystals and alloys, bunch of PCS and other stuff. Alright. And apparently there was a second promotion, and just that Judge didn't want to be on the ramp. So yeah, we talked about this, that kinda run and gun is basically fastball, just more flexible. As long as you have like salvo or something like that. Like there are situations where fastball is gonna be better if you don't have non-turn ending grenade throws, but for us it's just gonna be better to have this way. Okay.
Defense facility
I
now
really just want to get to the monthly supply drop to see if we have to deal with another Avenger defense or not. Because if we don't, we might as well just rip out that whole defense matrix again, put a power relay in and upgrade our resistance comms so we can actually make contact with the frickin' Cygate. Yeah, okay, come on, press the button. Recovered. Advanced explosives. Better shells for our artillery mech. Bit of frost bombs. Sentry bombs. I think that's actually what we're gonna start with right away.
We'll get started right away, Commander. I'll send word when the project is complete.
Okay, here goes nothing. Here goes nothing. Come on now. Do the
Priority
month.
message coming through, Commander. Putting it on screen now. It is unfortunate, Commander, that your recent efforts have proven to be so mediocre.
Excuse me? You only killed a ruler and defeated a chosen and... God, he's here now. She's not at max knowledge. That felt like she got a really tiny amount of knowledge. Yeah, I think I'm actually gonna rip out the whole frickin' thing there. Might as well reveal that. Midnight Raids. That was not worth revealing. Okay. Yeah, this might feel stupid because we just built it, but it's a nice facility you've built there, Shen. Would be a shame if somebody were to rip it out again.
Power relay construction initiated.
Okay, that's step 1. Step 2 is picking up the supplies. Step 3, black market. Step 4, set up a squad to take down the assassin permanently.
Commander, I appreciate you recruiting new staff for the engineering team.
That's the downside of me starting another construction. She's gonna be yapping about something that's not true at all.
Staffing a facility.
Ooh, hero rolls, you say? Doing the smart scanner. Okay.
Avenger plotting new course.
Marketplace.
Market is open.
Scale vests. I don't think so. We are gonna get alloys and crystals as usual. Storm Riders and Scrappers. No, I don't think I want to get any more people. I don't remember if we have good hacking PCS on everybody. It's 45 supplies. Let's just get an extra one. It's not gonna hurt. I'm gonna get a scope and a magazine. And I'm gonna have a quick look on the sell list if there's anything we want to get rid of. Right, found a little bit of stuff that we can sell. Roughly 900 supplies for us here. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so let me actually see this here. What do we have in new covert actions? We can get refined delirium for the tactical nuke. That's a fun one. Can get a rave. And of course we have a defector mission available here. 2 defector missions to be precise, okay. Yeah, but nothing that we need to delay anything else for. Right, so with that in mind,
Avenger
build a
plotting
squad
new
for this
course.
one.
Commander Tygan and Shen aren't going to be happy if we don't put the Skulljack to good use. We should have one of our soldiers equip it before they deploy.
Right, a few things that we had just now that I think work really well against the assassin is probably the Shredstorm rocket, right? That was definitely a big factor there in that easy kill. So I want to have that on that Stronghold mission. I do want to have the spark for the flush, for the shredding, for all that good stuff. I'm not sure about bringing a Templar, because Amplify is so good though. We can get some focus in there. Can amplify and either triple tap and fire her. This Fanfire was, despite damage reduction, 15 damage against her for a single attack, so for one reaction. That kinda was worth it. And I also kinda really liked having our Keeper there. Bullseye obviously being a big factor. Alright, that leaves us with 2 slots here. One probably needs to be a stealthy officer. Just for the first part of the mission alone. I'm not sure I'm fully sold on the innovative rounds. Maybe we just get the sieving rounds for the extra damage. Okay, and then I think for the last slot, kinda looking here at Vendrell for just solid shooting, right? It also brings us a lot of extra damage on the sarcophagus when we need it, if we need it. And I think we're gonna steal the corrosive rounds for that, also for the extra damage. Alright, that's the chosen stronghold.
Squad green to deploy.
Then the next thing was the orbital drop zone thing.
Setting course for Sector 16, Indonesia.
Commander, we'll need to have one of our troops equip the Skulljack for use
Actually,
in the field if we're going to make any progress towards our current objective.
I suppose since that worked, we might as well keep it up, Commander.
I wanna have that guy for this mission.
Titan and Shen aren't going to be happy if we don't put the Skulljack to good use. We should have one of our soldiers equip it before they deploy.
Because I'm thinking we're gonna bring... So if we get a legate, right? Having basically this weapon that gets action refund on a crit just seems really good in order to just keep focusing that guy down. Combine that with Bullseye to reduce enemy defense, so that we can make sure all the shots hit here. Now, one of the problems was we had always very good crit chance because of this one's mine, but his aim isn't great. So instead of an elite laser sight, we're gonna go with an elite scope. Also, let's get you a plasma shorty. Then an additional aim boost. You know, that's a difference of what, 26? So 13 aim from him being here, plus Holo Targeter. Can we add Holo Targeter Mark III now? Didn't we complete that autopsy lately? Recently? Yes. So that's another 20 aim and crit. Alright. So what else do we want in the squad? Probably somebody with concealment and scouting, which the list is growing thin. Might just have to be corrections, yeah? Then it's really whatever. Part of me is thinking let's grab the War Master, because then if we, you know, orbital drop zone, if there's something super nasty, we have our pistol that is not listed here. Yeah, the Lance pistol, which has like kind of an amplify effect to increase the damage taken. So that should help. Let me double check. That is an Elite Expanded Magazine. Yes, cool. Okay, let me sort out the gear. We're gonna buy the plasma pistol and yeah, fix everything else here. Alright, so here's the squad, fully equipped with everything we need. Now, it is a train hack mission and we don't have a ranged hacker. I hope that's not gonna come back to bite me. Let's just get them in there. Also, I just realized when setting up that squad for the Chosen Stronghold, I did not bring anyone with a battle scanner. Or a battle scanner kinda... Well, I guess we do have bioelectric skin. Right. Do have bioelectric skin, so I hope that's good enough to reveal the assassin. Yeah, that's it. That's all. We could recall and set them up with battle scanner again, but nah, bioelectric skin should do the trick. Okay, so we have 2 pips until end of line here. So I guess the next question is, do we tackle this facility or do we liberate this region? Or do we wait for something to complete first here? Let's complete that smash and grab here, and then we can set up the facility, I think. That makes sense to me. We could also do the forge. Yeah, we'll figure something out. Sealed armor, that's not fun. Jailbreak with a bad timer. Liberation with a bad timer, okay.
This will prove to be an important step forward.
Oh, covert action.
Commander, our
Yeah, I know.
We have the soldiers to spare. We should deploy them on a covert action with the resistance.
Sorry. Okay, this is skirmisher missions are the assassin related ones, and they still have an ambush chance. So we could get a Wraith. So similar to the War Master and the Winter Sentinel, the Wraith is then the last special alien that we can get here from the Templar faction. I think we can get this in here. Sure, let's see if we can get some bond faster covert action bonus here. Anyone here getting very close to promotion? Probably not. You were just promoted. This can go all the way down to a technician, to a sergeant. Sorry, doesn't have to mean it's the technician, but it might just be. Just having a quick look if anyone is close to promotion. Doesn't look like it. Congratulations. You volunteered when you weren't looking.
My followers will lead this action.
Alright, let's recruit a Wraith. Definitely a little bit of a beefy barracks here on this run. You're doing something, we're doing something, everybody is busy, busy, busy. Okay, cool. Troop column ambush.
Commander, we'll need to have one of our troops equip the Skulljack for use in the field if we're going to make any progress towards our current objective.
Right. One officer. I want somebody who can snipe, but I also really want to get some more XP on some people here. Assault, maybe even the Python. Just seen there. I mean, the timer is just really good to bring whoever we want to bring. Yeah, we're gonna need some proper sniping. We're gonna need somebody to scout for us. Doubling up on the officer slot. That would probably give you enough XP for the promotion here for Tidor. I mean, I kind of wanted to, you know, test out the whole synaptic booster multiple Overwatch with terror rounds. Maybe we just don't bring you though. As much as I want to test this out. Alright, let's have that bond pair available. Alright, so we got direct shooting, direct-ish shooting, sniping, scouting, a little bit melee. I think we're gonna need some crowd control. I don't want to bring a Master Sergeant. As much as we know what our Prime Maniac can do now with Master Sergeant. Like, he's been definitely proving to be up there. He deserves to be up there. Do we just give our Geneva another shot? I mean, here's the thing, right? Shell shock? No, it's the one that reduces aim and crit chance. Yeah, well, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We need your flamethrower to set some people on fire. And then we get a double melee in here. It's a tiny troop column. And we're still below 6-day infiltration with 7 people. That's wild. Alright, let me sort out the gear. Alright, equipment sorted out. plasma weapon for the Python. Bring the rage suit here on Pensivo for some more options to get into melee range. Poison and acid immunity over here. Oh, let me actually double check. Yeah, bioalloy plating. Okay. Gotta make sure if we bring in the Geneva, we gotta bring immunity to that stuff. And Skulljack in case we come across a codex. And I hope that's good enough.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position for deployment.
Never mission, VIP rescue, liberation, short timer, flight paths. That is inconvenient. Is that gonna hit us? That is gonna hit us before we reach this level here. And we're already at strength 5 now, actually. So it rent here 1 point of strength and the other point of strength Western US maybe? Maybe Chile? I don't know if this was already at 11 or if it was at 10. But we finished something here that I clicked away too fast. Okay, it's fine. Okay, negative trait recovery. Wonderful. Everybody is out of negative traits. And just like that, we are at 100% over here on this mission. It's a supply crate extraction. Let me see what kind of squad we have. We don't have any Master Sergeants on board here, but we got a skirmisher, combat medic, combat engineer, a psyops, a hitman, officer, and the mech sniper. We're phasing Cobra, Sentry, Frostmech, Custodian. Nothing too scary, I would say. Sure, there's a Mark II and a regular Custodian. My only shredding options are basically grenades. Then again, this thing has armor pierce out the wazoo. Two armor pierce. Yeah, it's not necessarily out the wazoo, but it's not terrible. And we have the power of Psi. I think we can take it at this strength. I don't want to over-infiltrate. Get some more XP. We also have experimental turrets on the board, though. So in addition to those 13 enemies, there might be some turrets. I'm gonna think about it. I might just scan a little bit, you know, a couple hours more to get vulnerable here and tear it down to 10 to 12. Then again, that could mean then you have 10 to 12. You no longer have custodians, but you have a gunship and a cyber disk there. So it's force level, whatever we're at, you're not gonna have easy enemies one way or the other. We'll figure it out in the next episode. Thanks for watching. See you next time.